Hey, what is up? I feel like this is a very long overdue video because I kind of just like started my channel and didn't really introduce myself, like who I am. And I felt like this is probably the best way to answer some of those questions and for you to like get to know me a little bit more. If you are new to my channel, hey, what's up? My name is Domonique. If you are not new to my channel, what's up? Welcome back. I'm happy to have you. And let's get started with the video. So now that you guys already know my name, I will let you guys know what I do. So I'm a professional track and field athlete. I specialize in the triple jump and I just became a professional athlete like last year. Last year was my debut, which some of you guys saw like on my YouTube channel, my meet vlogs. And triple jump is basically, I'll put like a video on the screen so you guys can see. Triple jump is like a hop, a skip, and a jump into sand. It's a horizontal jump in track and field. And it's so awesome because you have to be super technical, super strong, super fast in order to execute really good jumps, and that's like really exciting. I think it's a very exciting event. Outside of that, I work at a hospital and I make programs for people who are battling food insecurity. Outside of that, I'm a fitness and lifestyle content creator because you guys see me, and that's a really fun job that I get to do. I like creating content. So that is what I do in my little introduction. My age, I am 24 years old. I turned 25 October 28th. I know. I call it Domoween because it's super close to Halloween, and Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. So yeah. All right, so your first burning question for me was, how do you become a professional track and field athlete? Or how did I become a professional track and field athlete? And I'm gonna answer like both of those questions like in one. So basically there are some people who like right out of high school or even right out of college, they're like sponsored. So like upon graduation, they're literally sponsored. There are other people who are like, wow, I still have more in the tank. There's more that I can give, and how am I gonna do that? So basically like for me, because I wasn't sponsored after graduation, I emailed and I Googled, I like messaged people on LinkedIn and tried to find a coach that was best suited for me and my goals, and also like a location that was also best for me. That's like pretty much like what I did. And then after that, like just figuring out a financial situation where I was able to obviously make money and support my life while I'm training and living. Also like rent, food, PT, that kind of stuff. And then also being able like to have that flexibility to train. So after I like got my job, I like made sure I told my boss after I got hired that like this is something that I'm doing. I'm very grateful that I have like a work situation that's super understanding of my training and allows me to have like the flexibility that I need in order to train, work, eat, rest, all that good stuff. And then like becoming a professional track and field athlete, you can consider yourself a professional like when you make money. That's basically it. So when you go to a meet and you win or get second or third or whatever and you win prize money, then like you can consider yourself a professional track athlete, which is like super awesome. But when you're not sponsored, there's a lot of upfront costs that you have to do in order to support yourself and your training. It is what it is, especially when you're going after your goals. Yeah. The next question you guys asked me is, what school did I go to and did I get a full scholarship? So I went to Duke University. I am the class of 2019. I did get a full scholarship to go to Duke University. I double majored in global health and cultural anthropology. Global health is basically just like public health. And then for cultural anthropology, it's the study of human cultures, which was a very awesome and fun major. I recommend it for anyone who goes to Duke University. Love cultural anthropology and the entire department. So the next question you guys had for me was, how do I eat healthy all of the time? Let me tell you guys, I do not eat healthy all the time. I literally wish I ate healthy all the time, but I don't. And that's just the facts. I'm just human. For me, at least, when I do have an unhealthy meal or a meal that doesn't give me the best fuel for training, it's always on a day that I'm not like working out or doing anything. So it's usually on my like off day because one, I'm not trying to run slow, I'm trying to have a good training session, and I'm trying to jump far. I'm not trying to not jump far. So I try to make sure that I plan those meals or like have those meals on off days, and I'm not going to deprive myself of that, but it's not like on a consistent basis because that's just like not training wise smart, and also I don't really like how it feels when I'm like consistently eating unhealthy over and over again. What about balance, guys? all about balance. And the question basically is, who takes your pictures and any advice for newbies? All right, this question I love. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, or even Pinterest, I think, I love taking pictures, and I very much enjoy taking my own pictures and creating energy and the concept all on my own. Like whatever's like floating around in my head, I always am trying to create it, and that's really fun. Self-portrait, self-photography. I would say advice for taking your own pictures: get a tripod. That's the first thing that you need, and just like take as many photos wherever you are and just go for it. And you'll get better and better at learning your poses, your angles, and you'll feel a lot more confident in front of the camera. And just like in general, like I know taking pictures for me really helped me like in track, and also just like giving presentations at work, because you just like putting yourself in front of the camera and you're just learning what you look like and feeling more confident in like your own skin. The next question that I got, I thought was really cute, and it was, what is the best piece of advice that you've received? I think it would be not being passive in the pursuit of your goals, and that just translates over to track and field, that translates over to my regular life. When you have a goal and you have something that you want to achieve, you can't be passive in the pursuit of that goal. Like everything that you do has to have action. So if that means like you know that you want to become more flexible, which is something that I'm working on this year, then that means like every day I need to have an action that's gonna help me get to that end goal. And I can't be passive and expect things are just gonna happen to me, or like it's just going to just appear without me doing anything. And that is something that like I truly take to heart, and I really think about every single day, because of the fact that I know nothing is guaranteed. So this question is awesome. It says, what made you fall in love with track and field and triple jump? So to start off, I am a dual citizen. I'm Jamaican and American. My entire family is Jamaican, and track and field has always been in our lives. Like I've literally don't remember a time where I did not go to Penn relays growing up. And when I was in 5th grade, you have to do like this 40-yard or like 40-meter dash where you like run against your classmates, I guess, for like the presidential testing, whatever, you know, I'd like touch your toes, that kind of stuff. And I realized that I was fast then when I was doing that. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. Like I'm a track star, like that's cool. And then 6th grade, basically whoever gets like the top marks in the presidential test in like that 40-yard dash would get to go and compete against other elementary schoolers, I guess, in different districts. And it was like a giant field day. And you got to race in the 100-meter dash, but it was like only the best from all the schools, and I won that, and that was awesome. So I knew in middle school that I was gonna do track and field. And then I did, and I was like, oh wow, like I love this. I love that like we can all run as a team, but then when we get onto the track or whatever, it's like you, and you have ownership like on yourself and how you perform and all that kind of stuff. And that's like what really got me going, because up until that point I was doing like team sports, and you kind of win and lose by your team. And that was something that like, I don't know, didn't really sit well with me, because it was always an argument, I felt like, in a lot of my teams, like, oh, it's because of you, it's because of you. But like in reality, it was like the collective, like we just all did not perform well, and that's why we lost. And I just think that like track and field gave me that individuality that I was really, really looking for, and the opportunity to like win and lose almost on my own terms, in a sense. Like obviously, like if someone's faster than you, then they're faster than you. But it was like, oh, your performance could have still been great even if someone beat you. And then for triple jump, when I was in middle school, I saw a girl triple jumping in high school. Like I was like watching their practices, and she was triple jumping, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So it was just something that I saw and I wanted to do, and I was like,
once I get to high school, I'm gonna go do triple jump.
And I did it. I sucked at first, guys. Like I was bad, but I absolutely loved it. And I think that's why I was so like hard pressed on becoming like the best triple jumper that I could be, because it was something that like I saw, I fell in love with, and it was something that I wanted to do. Okay, so I'm gonna have like, I think I have like 2 more questions, but this one is like, what is your coffee order? And my coffee order, I'm gonna say from like Dunkin' and then Starbucks. Those are like the 2 places that I go to the most, because Dom runs on Dunkin'. If you guys don't know my hashtag, I love Dunkin' Donuts. My Dunkin' order is medium cold brew with either 3 pumps of caramel and some oat milk. Or if I'm gonna switch it up, I'll do, because it's like the fall season, I'll do same thing, cold brew with either oat milk or no oat milk if I'm not feeling it, and 3 pumps of pumpkin swirl. That's it. And then for Starbucks, if I'm going to practice and it's like right before practice, I'll get a nitro cold brew with 2 to 3 pumps of cinnamon dulce. Amazing. If I'm not going to practice and it's just like a regular day, then I either like the iced oat milk shaken espresso, like the brown sugar one, or I'll just get like a regular cold brew with a little bit of oat milk or almond milk if Starbucks is like playing games with cinnamon dulce. All right, so what kind of content can you expect from me and when will I be posting? So I am starting a schedule and the schedule is going to be every Wednesday and Sunday. And then my content's gonna range between fitness, lifestyle, basically just like my life as a 20-something-year-old that's navigating post-college and learning how to be an adult fully, and then obviously like track and field and just like my life as a professional athlete and how I'm also navigating that space. And yeah, and if you guys like want like photo tips because like you like some of my Instagram photos, let me know and I can also post about that as well. And that's pretty much like what kind of content you're. So that is the end. It was really awesome having you get to know me a little bit more, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. I know there's probably gonna be a ton more questions, totally get that, and I'm super willing to answer any other questions that you might have down below, or even on Instagram or Pinterest or on TikTok. I'm not one of those people who are gonna be like, don't talk to me. I will definitely answer, even if it's a couple days late, because sometimes I do be forgetting. I'm so sorry. And if you like this video, make sure to like it down below and subscribe so that, you know, you can keep on this journey and we can keep on being friends. And yeah, I will see you next time with another video. So I will see you soon. Bye.